emergency can happen anywhere, so it's important to know how to provide basic life support care. At least we as helper can important in this situation.
Part 1. Examining the situation. Check the safety of the skin by checking the surrounding to ensure rescuer and victims are safe. Then the rescuer kneels next to the victim and pats the victim's shoulder while shouting, "Can you hear my voice?" If the victim does not respond, then do a breathing test. Part 2. Checking breathing. Open the victim's airway using the head tilt and chin lift technique. Place the helping hand pressing on the forehead with one hand. Then pull the victim's chin up with the other hand. Then listen to the sound of the victim breathing. Feel when the victim exhales on the chest. Then see whether the victim's chest rises or falls. Look, listen, feel. Part 3. Calling an ambulance. If the victim is not breathing and there is another helper, ask him or her to call an ambulance. Emergency medical personnel will provide instruction on how to provide cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Part 4. Perform CPR. Place the victim on a firm, level surface. Position of the rescuer kneeling at the victim's side. Place one hand on top of the other and interlace the finger. Place the heel of your hand in the center of the victim's chest, below the sternum. Position your shoulder directly above your hand. Keep your arms straight and lock your elbows. Do a chest compress 30 times to a depth of 5 or 6. Let it sit until the chest fills again. Chest compression should be steady and fast. Perform at a rate of 2 times per second. The rescuer can count them if that helps. Every 30 chest compression followed by 2 ventilation. Provide ventilation. Position the victim's head facing upwards and cover their nose. The rescuer takes a normal breath and blows it into the victim's mouth. Watch the chest return to its normal position while taking another breath. Repeat the rescue, minimizing interaction and chest compression until they last no more than 5 seconds. Perform 30 chest compression and 2 ventilation alternately until help arrives. If there are other helpers, change position every 2 to 3 minutes because giving CPR will be tiring and less effective. Stop CPR when the victim begins to breathe normally. Rescuer sees that the victim is regaining consciousness, such as breathing, coughing, or moving. Purposefully stop CPR. Lay the victim in the recovery position, or what is usually called a steady position.